Hi guys, welcome back. I'll be your host this week. My name is Olu.
I'm Katie.
I'm Adrian.
And we're Pods.
Okay. Let's get started.
All right, to start off this week, we're gonna open with a couple would you rather's.
Okay.
So for the first one we have, would you rather be forced to sing along or dance to every single song that you hear?
I already sing along to every song I hear, so probably that one because that's already like my reality.
I would say same. I can't dance.
Okay, no,
so
but
I would,
you have to like full like
I'm like
full
trying to
on,
impress people
yes,
like sing.
like
But I'm also trying to impress people dancing.
like Broadway acts for both of them.
I would not listen to music.
There's nothing stopping me from listening to music, so I'm gonna sing because I feel like me performing a dance in the middle of
Like
a-
that's
and I mean,
actually some
space.
clownery
And
shit.
I mean
like,
every song though, not just like I'm like even if like a song accidentally like Cupcake or something, like
Lick.
every
Oh,
like
wait.
gag songs and all like.
Okay, wait. Okay, so does the dance have to pertain to the song, or
No,
you're
you
just
just
what
gotta,
if the
like-
song doesn't have lyrics?
Okay, well you gotta. Well then, I mean, you're just not gonna sing to it. But you
I
don't
just
listen.
lean- I listen to classical
I listen
music.
to classical music.
Okay, but like, is that your top genre? Like, if we pull up.
Okay,
a
but like
Spotify
I'm not breaking out into dance every time I hear a song. Like, and I'm actually dancing. Like, no,
There's just
there's
no
just, I like that's like a jester. Like I
Yeah.
would feel like a clown.
Y'all seen Ginny and Georgia when he's tap dancing in the hallway? I refuse for that.
I haven't
seen
watched
that show.
that show.
I don't
Don't
think
do
I
it to
will.
yourself.
Yeah.
Don't do it to yourself. It's cringy.
All right.
Absolutely not.
For the next question, we
Or like
have-
imagine you hear elevator music and like you're just in the elevator and you start breaking
with a bunch of people in there.
like a corporate elevator. You just break.
I be dancing to elevator music though. Just
I haven't been in a bunch of elevators that have elevator music though.
yeah, that's true.
Most of them be silent.
Yeah, that's an era before us, I think.
Yeah. All right. For the next question, we have. So you have to commit one crime, but if you do that crime will never be committed again. Which crime would you commit?
I'll probably just rob somebody and get rid of.
Genocide.
Oh,
Wait, if I commit,
So we have to cut it off.
no, because if I commit one crime, it'll never happen again.
You're committing
Okay,
the
so-
crime. You're committing
Whoa.
mass genocide.
yeah. That doesn't happen. Genocide doesn't happen that often. to the
Yes, it
point-
does.
It does, but also like you're gonna have to pick a group.
Okay, so
And-
I actually like I dead ass have to commit
Yeah,
the crime.
you have
Yes.
to commit the crime.
I would say like, but I have to do it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why I had two in my mind, but
What did you say?
You said
I said rob, like thievery, like robbing. Like
I don't want to stop people from stealing.
Yeah, I feel like some people deserve to get their stuff.
I feel like a lot more people
Some
don't
people
deserve
deserve
to
to.
get robbed than the people that do.
I don't think like robbing people. I think robbing businesses.
Yeah, like
So I feel like there's differences. There's like
Like if a homeless man is starving and they want to rob Walmart,
Yeah, I have no.
I don't care.
that's true.
Yeah,
I don't care.
There's like different types. So I don't have to look like
I'm saying murder,
I couldn't kill somebody.
I like
but for like the general good of like the rest of humanity. Okay, well that's another thing. Like
We're gonna be
Some-
overpopulated.
some people get murdered and like they probably deserved it. Like if somebody's like threatening you and they're like treating you crazy or like.
but
or,
I
if
feel like
somebody
life in
kidnapped
prison
you-
is worse than death.
I mean, you don't always get life in prison for murder.
Well, I'm saying like if we take away murder, like then people would, and like the equivalent would be like life in prison. Like people on death row, they would just stay in prison. So if there's no murder, I would. I don't even think I know like enough crimes. I can't like, because I'm thinking maybe something like corporate level, like you know, when like they do like insider trading or like whatever that's called, and like people who invested their money into that business lose their money. But I don't know. That's a hard one.
No simple answers.
There's no simple answer.
Like
actually.
like I don't like what crime am I willing to do that is like the one that I would choose that's like big enough to make change.
like aggravated assault.
Domestic violence.
So
Oh, yeah,
so I
that's-
have to domestically abuse my partner.
okay,
it has
you
to
don't
be
have to
real.
like maybe you just like. Oh no, I can't say that.
Yeah. Next question before we catch a case, bro.
Honestly,
Okay, so this one is you have to choose between going to heaven or hell, and then only be there for 30 minutes, but like you don't feel the like pain or like you kind of just see it to experience it.
So you don't feel the like
You just
bliss from heaven
yeah,
either?
or you don't feel the like pain from hell. You just see what's going on and like observe. And so like you just no torture or anything. Which one would you choose?
Hell.
I feel like there's no point in going to heaven and then like being like, oh man, this is lame. Let me just turn to a life of like being horrible because like I feel like if you go to hell and you see it's bad,
Yeah,
then
like
can be
you might
okay,
actually
maybe
boss
I
up.
need to turn around my life and make different choices. But this implies that they exist. For
Yeah,
sure,
okay,
but like,
yeah, this is like with your subconscious thinking like, oh, it's just like biblical hell and biblical hell.
Like
okay,
What if it's like completely different? Like
biblical hell, like like what Christians believe
Yeah.
heaven and hell to be.
what if it's like not like that? Like what if it's just like what if hell is just like another life on earth?
So you're just saying like go see the afterlife.
Yeah, like see what
So
like
a
what happened.
good afterlife or a bad afterlife.
Good or a
I'd
bad.
rather get a preview of the bad one just in case. Like, but also like it would be
But like
hilarious.
then what are the if it's not like if we don't know then like how are we get into the stipulations to get into either one?
That's true. That's why I feel like
I feel like I wouldn't want to know. I feel like
No, but you
I don't
have
know.
to.
I then I would choose like hell, and maybe it would like help me like discipline myself and get through life.
yeah.
But like if I feel like if I choose heaven and I especially if I don't get to feel the way it should make me feel, that I might be like a lost cause. Like I might be thinking like it's not even worth it.
Yeah, that would like change my mindset, which is not.
And also I don't think I would want to see that before it's my time to see it.
Yeah. Also, it would be funny if you chose hell and then it just like kept you where you were at. Like that would be.
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's what I was saying. Like what if hell was just like just
Yeah, like imagine you like choose hell and then you just wake up in your bed next
that
day.
would be hilarious. Oh,
I
man.
honestly believe that that's what would happen.
That's
But I also feel like if you choose heaven, the same thing would happen.
yeah.
It's all about perspective.
Oh yeah. Oh, but we had a good conversation yesterday.
Yeah, oh god.
Next.
All right, next question. Would you rather live in a zombie apocalypse or a post-apocalyptic world? So like Mad Max versus like The Walking Dead.
Wait, a zombie so like after the
Like-
fact.
No, zombie like would you live where like there were zombies running rampant, or would you live in like Mad Max or like
Okay, I don't know what Mad Max is. I'm saying like post-apocalyptic is
after like a
apocalypse.
nuclear outbreak and like
So not
everything.
after a zombie apocalypse.
No, not
So not just like a dystopia thing. Like after like a good bit of civilization's been wiped out
Yeah,
and we're
yeah.
rebuilding.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, probably the post-apocalyptic. I think it would be cool to see civilization rebuild from like a certain point, and like all the constructs would basically just be broken down completely because like nothing exists anymore. The apocalypse already happened, so there's not gonna be a government. There's not gonna be this. There's not gonna be that, and it would be cool. Also, I'm not running from zombies, so
I feel like I would want to live like it doesn't matter if it's a zombie apocalypse. I want to live during the apocalypse. Like I don't want to live post-apocalypse. Because okay, listen, if you like watch any of like apocalyptic movies, and it's like if there's like a trilogy like Hunger Games or like Divergent, all the movies that are interesting are like when the actual things are going down. But then like after the fact, like then it's just all like ideological and like government stuff that I don't really care about. Like I feel like I would want to be like fighting for my life and then like survive and then maybe get a little bit into post-apocalypse.
But that's the thing, like in post-apocalyptic worlds, since it's so much more like political, there's going to be violence over like
Yeah, there's gonna be like violence between humans. Like that's just like every day. Like that's like a
yeah, but it's gonna be more like person because it's not like governments going.
There's no
against each other.
consequence.
Yeah, it's just like everyday people. Like
that's
who
literally
gets-
the world we live in.
no. A lot of people
Nah,
don't
not
do
right
stuff
now.
out of fear of prison.
Yeah, but like post-apocalyptic, it's like
anything goes.
Yeah.
Every man for himself.
No,
I'll be down.
I want to live during the apocalypse.
I see what you mean. I was thinking apocalypse more like Armageddon or like Independence Day. Is that the one where the aliens are?
I think so.
I don't care what apocalypse, like alien, zombie, like
Nuclear
and
war.
nuclear. I don't care. I want to live.
You would
through that.
live. Oh nah, if like there are a bunch of news coming now.
Like I'm just saying, like I feel like that would just be more like interesting. Like I'm not like interested in like fearing my neighbors and like
I
trying
get
to
that.
rebuild a
that's-
government.
That's still a possibility with like a zombie apocalypse, though.
No, that is, but like there's more to it than that. I'm saying I don't want to get into like politics and like I don't want to be a part of a rebuild. I want to be a part of the downfall.
They teach their own.
I'm just saying, like, if I'm gonna live an apocalyptic life, like I should be there during the apocalypse, not cleaning up the mess that the apocalypse made.
I get what you mean.
I don't really care.
I get what you mean.
All right. Speaking of Hunger Games, that leads us to our last question. With the release of Dune, I think it came out last week. Dune Part 2,
It came out
last week, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, I think.
Would you rather live on planet Arrakis as a Fremen, or would you be a contestant in the Hunger Games?
In the Hunger Games,
I haven't watched Dune, so I don't know.
That is great. I chose Arrakis.
like as a Freeman,
Yeah.
no way. Look. As in like in terms of like, oh, if I really like want to survive and like make it out of life, a Freeman. But like, if I want to like, I'm not living in the sand. I'm not living in the
You
desert.
wouldn't ride to the sandworm?
No, I don't like the worms. I don't like sand. I don't like the heat. I don't want to like live in the ground of
Okay,
the desert.
but-
And there's like nothingness. There's nothing for them to do. Like they're just fighting each other over spices. Like it's so barren, bro. They don't have lives. Like no. I'd have to be in the Hunger Games and I'd have to win. And like I'd just have to go through like the like going to the Capitol and stuff like that. But like they genuinely like they have no lives.
Okay, but that's
The universe is too vast for me. Like they go to different planets. Like that's too much for me.
but that's until Paul comes. When Paul comes, they have.
So you okay? Am I a Freeman or am I Paul?
You're a Fremen.
Okay, then no. Like if I'm just a random Freeman, like a no.
Okay, but the possibility of you working with Paul.
Okay, working with no, I need to be Paul. Like Paul is the only one who's going to make it out the desert and like do something with his life.
That's because of spoilers, but
That's not because of spoilers. That's like literally the whole lore. Like he's not even from there.
yeah, but the reason why he's going up so much while being
Okay, but like no, because he's a duke. He's a prince before he even met them. Like that's the first movie. Like he already had a life. But these Freemen, they literally live in the sand, and they call worms. I'm not doing
to
it.
ride him.
I don't care. They don't have lives. No, they genuinely like the whole movie is so barren. I can't live like that.
I wouldn't.
And you just want to live in the sand and ride worms.
Yeah. And
I
fight
mean, yeah.
people with swords.
I'd have to be like somebody. I would have to be like a main character who's like actually gonna like continue with the story. I can't just.
I mean, that's
live in
all
the sand.
based on like you specifically, though.
What do you mean?
Like, if you woke up and you were a Fremen and you kind of just like went along with like what everybody else was doing, then your life's gonna be boring.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I would have to have Paul fall in love with me, or I'd have to be somebody else in the world. I can't even name one of the other Fremen's names. Like I can't.
I would like start a cult or something.
That's literally what Paul did. That's why I need to be him.
Just be yourself and start a cult.
I will be myself in the Hunger Games and I'll die. I don't care. I'm not living in the sand for my whole life.
Okay, but if you were in the Hunger Games, there's a lot of like, you don't think you would like be one of the first ones out?
No, I do, but like I'm saying, like okay, be the first ones out or live in the sand. Like that's what I told you. I said for survival, I would be a Fremen. Like if I actually just wanted to like live and like continue my life, but if I wanted to like have a purposeful life, then Hunger Games, because like I could actually train and like compete.
That's
fair.
So you pick Hunger Games because you haven't seen Dune.
I'm picking,
Well, do you want to live in the sand?
I'm picking Dune. I'm picking Dune.
You have,
regardless.
but you don't even.
He's
Okay.
seen some of the first movie.
I think like the
That's,
first.
but like, did you even get introduced to the Fremen?
Yeah, a little bit. But like honestly, it's just the fact that I know in the Hunger Games I'm not lasting that long. That's
Yeah, like-
the entire reason why I'm picking Dune.
Okay, but like, what if we're okay? But we said the Hunger. Like, what if we don't even get into like, what if we're just like,
No,
Living-
He said
What if we're
contestant.
living in
He
district-
said contestant.
then how are we comparing like contestants to random Fremen?
you just pick one.
Okay.
That's true. You could have just said like a civilian in that.
Yeah, because
And
like
then the
Fremen
odds
are
of-
the equivalent to like the people who live in the districts.
Okay, then
So it would have to be like, are you in Paul? Like, are
would
you
you be
in
a
Paul's
follower
story?
of Lisan Al Gaib, or would you be?
No, but no, you would have to be like a main. Like all the people in the Hunger Games are like the main characters. Like they're the like ones selected. So it would have to be like the equivalent. Like we would have to be selected by like the Whispering Women, like the one who like come and like test you.
the Jesser.
Okay, now if I was tested by them, maybe I'd choose. Like maybe if I was like one of the chosen ones, yes. But if I'm just like a sand dweller, like an extra, basically.
That's fair.
I don't know. I can't. Same thing with like if I was just living in District 12 mining coal, like no. Like that's the equivalent to being a Fremen.
Okay, so then
Boring.
what about that?
like
A
if I
Fremen or mining coal in District 12?
mining coal in District 12.
Probably Fremen.
I still want to ride those worms, bro.
Yeah, I mean maybe Fremen, maybe. I feel like Hunger Games like District 12 is just too close to real life. Like
Too much going on. All right, so this leads to a topic I've wanted to talk about for a little while. Because with a lot of new films coming out, and all of us here, I would say, are film fanatics.
Mm-hmm.
In the past, like 4.5 years, basically since 2020, what have been you guys' like favorite movies that you have seen
Since when?
since like 2020?
Probably Everything Everywhere All at Once to start. That's probably like a top 3 movie for me ever. That movie was fantastic. Well, Across the Spider-Verse was pretty good to me. I'll have to think about this.
I would have to like look up a list of movies that have been
I need to
released
look
since
at- I
2020.
need to look
Okay,
at my
but like
letterbox.
notable ones that like you have.
Let me go to my letter.
I just watched so many movies. I can't even like. Okay. Also, like I have no perception of time since COVID. Like I don't even know when. I don't even like. I can't put into perspective when 2020 was for me. What year? Like, were we in high school?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just got into high school, or that was like our second semester of freshman year, like 9th grade.
I thought 2019 was.
That was our first semester of 9th grade.
See, that's right when COVID hit. So okay, let me think. I've seen so many movies since then. I feel like it needs to be this year. Like I can't even.
But like favorite ones, like if somebody asked you like your favorite movie ever,
But I like over the past 4 years. I'd have to see a list of like I wouldn't even be able to tell you what movies were released.
okay, how about past 2023?
I don't remember watching a lot of new
2023 movies.
besides like Across the Spider-Verse.
I would say
I was kind of on an old movie kick last year.
I watched so many like random artsy movies for my like cinema class, but I don't want to like count those because I feel like those are like.
Okay, how about not movies that were released, just movies you've seen?
Oh, okay. Or like, can we just talk about movies like our top movies?
That's fine.
Okay, because like that's something I can kind of think of. Okay, Adrian, what are your? Okay, I like because I can't pick a favorite movie. I just can't.
Yeah.
But and I can't even really pick a top 10. But just say some notable movies to you.
Everything Everywhere All at Once, Parasite, Seven, Into the Spider-Verse, Godfather, The Mask.
With Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Good movie. Tokyo Drift, Too Fast, Too Furious, Tenet, Train to Busan. I'm saying like all the basic answers, but I don't really care. Shawshank Redemption. My dad really likes that movie. Hey, Pitch Perfect. I'm a Pitch Perfect guy. No shade. Kung Fu Panda. How to Train Your Dragon. Rio. The Notebook. Perks of Being a Wallflower. That's my.
Cool. Olu, do you want to go?
You got it.
I hate this. I would say I love Shutter Island. I love The Great Gatsby. I really liked Priscilla. I like low-key all rom-coms. Oh, Pretty Woman. I love Pretty Woman. This is just so hard. Like there's just a million movies running through my head.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is too much pressure. I always feel like I need to like write down. I used to have a list of like movies that I had on my notes because like anytime anyone would ask like movies, like my favorite movie, I would never have an answer. And I lost that list, and now I just feel lost as a person.
That's actually real.
Like I don't know. Like I just like I feel like yeah, like I like those. I like He's Just Not that into you. I like 10 Things I Hate About You. I like Marvel movies from like phase 3 or like phase 2 or phase 1. Oh my god. Iron Man. I like so many movies, so many genres.
I've consumed so much media that I
yeah. It's a little insane. I feel like I have a better grasp on shows than movies because I feel like I've just seen too many movies. Like I've just seen too many. Hello?
Mine, I'd say Parasite is one. City of God. That's like probably my favorite film of all time. Fight Club. Fight Club's really good. Whiplash. I actually like watched that recently.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, Perfect Blue. I don't know if you guys have seen that. That, probably one of my favorite movies, right below City of God. La Haine, that's another one. It's a French film. I saw that like 2 years ago.
You've seen those TikToks about like how like the pretentious like film majors become.
Yeah, I like.
And it's
those
always
are-
a French movie.
That's why I hate talking about movies, especially as a film major, because people in my class will literally, like, I know that's not your favorite movie. I know, like, they will be like, oh, my favorite movie is The Rochester Girls. That is but I've seen that movie. It's such a pretentious, artsy French film. That's not your favorite movie. I promise you right now. Like,
They just want to sound cool.
and no, genuinely, they want to. Like, no.
I feel like this is an attack because I said
No, I'm not saying that's you. I was about to
No.
preface that.
I'm
Like,
talking
not
about
saying that's you,
specifically film majors.
But no, La Haine's not like super artsy though. But it's like kind of grungy.
Where can I watch it?
No,
No free plugs either. Don't say the real name. Say like do a letter on.
kind of just gotta like look it up. I
No
don't
free
know.
plugs either.
I'll let you know after. But yeah, it's all like 3 teenagers in France during like they're like
Saltburn.
revolting.
Sorry.
That was all right, but
You know, I went into it thinking I wasn't going to like it. I watched it thinking I wasn't going to like it, but I liked it.
it did a complete 180 from what I thought it was gonna be about.
I saw the TikToks well before I watched the movie. I was like, I'm not gonna watch this, but then I watched it and I actually enjoyed it.
No, I actually liked it. Like, and yeah, no, they're yeah.
I thought it was just some romance film.
Yeah, I thought it was just like a romance film about like 2 gay guys.
But it's a freak bull
It's a lot more
and his elaborate plans.
freaky,
Yes, bro.
sociopath.
Can't believe I saw the things I saw, and I can't believe that the scenes that they accentuated in like the TikToks were not even the craziest ones, or at least the one.
What do y'all
that
think
people
was the
captured.
craziest scene?
Well, obviously the grave. Obviously the grave.
No, that is not the craziest one.
The bathtub is like
No,
I
not
know
the
what
bathtub.
you're thinking. The bench outside.
The
but,
bench
Oh
with
yeah,
her.
no, that was
Second
that
place.
was yeah. That's,
No. That like
That might be
I
first.
don't even know if that was like the craziest. Well, no, bro. Like that made me sick.
Yeah,
Like I felt so sick and like distraught watching.
I don't think you understand. That's my jaw has never dropped to. I've watched some movies. My jaw has never dropped
No,
into
bro,
like that.
I feel like the grave scene was like the least crazy out of all of them.
I think it's because I saw a bunch of TikToks about it that I didn't like really like. But like when you think about it, that's actually insane.
and he said he was.
You know he's dating
vampire.
Sabrina Carpenter.
I've
Barry
seen
Kinnoff?
that. I've seen
Isn't
that.
he like old?
I think he's like.
He looks
A little
old,
older than
but
her.
I don't think he's that old. He
Fact
just
check.
looks old.
I know. I remember looking at their
Keegan
age
Kid.
and thinking like he's a little older, but not like crazy. I think he's like 30 something and she's like 26.
Oh, he's only 31.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he
He
looks
looks
he
so
looks
hot.
like he might be 40.
Yeah.
He looks young, but I don't think he's ugly though. A lot of people are saying he's like
Bro, he's not ugly. I mean, I get where they're coming from, but like
yeah.
also, it doesn't matter, If she if she doesn't think he's
Not
ugly,
you in the relationship.
then he's not ugly.
Exactly.
I think it's just because she's actually one of the most beautiful women on the planet. Like that might be it.
Yeah. It's the contrast.
Next.
Next topic we have.
Oh wait, can we do our favorite shows?
Yeah, we can sidetrack to that. Yeah.
Okay, Adrian, go.
No, I went
Yeah,
first.
actually,
you go first, you went
no,
last.
I cannot. Like on the spot, I gotta think.
Did you even
Okay, take a
finish
second
your?
to
Did
think.
you even finish your films?
Oh, how many did I say? I said like 3.
You stopped with Lane.
I don't know. No.
You said
I'll
like
stop
3
there,
or
yeah.
4.
I
Okay.
gotta like do a deep dive to see what.
Yeah, like next, like on another episode, let's come back with like a proper list that we thought through.
Okay.
All right.
Also, let us know in the comments what your favorite TVs and movies are.
And we'll judge you brutally.
Absolutely, like really bad. We're gonna get in a group and we're gonna point and laugh at all.
Actually,
the bad
I
things.
didn't like Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah,
I feel like that was
wow.
so controversial. Like, not the movie was controversial. Me not liking
That was
it.
actually one of my topics. I was going to ask like movie hot takes you guys had.
Yeah, no.
Then we're gonna get to that because I would love to hear you explain that.
Yeah.
There's nothing to explain. Like, I get the messages. I get all of it. I just don't like it. Like, I just don't like it.
what
My
about-
favorite shows. My favorite shows.
Why are you tweaking?
No, I'm not
See,
tweaking, I'm not tweaking.
this is what like pretentious film people do. They're like, you don't understand.
No,
the
no, no,
vision.
no,
I
I-
understand it completely. I could write a paper about
No,
it.
because I want to get into it.
I just don't really like it.
Like I'm just waiting for the hot take thing. So okay. My favorite shows. Are like anime, no anime, both.
doesn't matter.
Okay. Definitely One Piece.
Oh wait, actually, no anime.
No anime.
anime.
Okay. Avatar, The Last Airbender. Stranger Things. I really like older sitcoms. So like Living Single, My Wife and Kids, Martin, Wayans Brothers, or whatever. What was it called? Like the Wayans Show, where they had Coolio. Do the theme, Keenan and Kel. But also like Bridgerton and like Queen's Gambit and like Normal People and Insecure. It's a good show. It's a good freaking show. I'm trying to think outside of Netflix. I really liked Marvel's Runaways. I actually really want to. I want to rewatch that. But what's something I watched recently? The Boys. The Boys really good. Gen V. Yeah.
Oh, me next.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna go with like the basic. Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. Snowfall was really good. I felt like it kind of got overplayed with like. At first, when I started it, I thought it was just gonna be like another show about like black struggle and like crack in the '80s and stuff like that. But I actually really enjoyed it as it went on. What else? I literally just had it. Oh, Shameless. I really like Shameless. I binged the crap out of that show. I watched it in like maybe a month. Atlanta. That's probably on the top of my list actually. From what I've seen, The Sopranos, it's a really good show. I just never finished it.
I hear a lot about it.
Yeah, usually with a bunch of these shows, like I start them because they're like known as like some of the best TV shows ever.
Mm-hmm.
They were not lying though. But,
Yeah.
I just don't want to sound like everybody else when I say these shows, but they actually are really good. Cartoons like Avatar, Legend of Korra was really good. I don't like when I was younger, I hated on it because like it'll never be Avatar, but it's not supposed to be Avatar. It's a whole new show.
Yeah.
But it's really good. So
is.
Legend of Korra, SpongeBob, Grim Adventures of Bill and Mandy, and Amazing World of Gumball,
Yeah.
Clarence, some other good shows. I feel like I got a bunch more, but I just can't like
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
say them.
They're sitting there, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with those for right now.
Okay. Me, Gossip Girl, Pretty Little Liars, Scandal.
That's a show.
Scandal is literally How to Get Away with Murder.
Shonda Rhimes was in her bag.
Martin, I do love Martin. Downtown, Daria.
And Clone High.
That's a good show.
Hannah Montana. The Crown. Peaky Blinders. Oh my god, I want to also say that my favorite movie, forget all those other movies, is Twilight. I'm done.
I still gotta watch that.
I think I need to watch it before I say. I need to rewatch it because I think I watched it too young. I didn't give it enough of a chance. But yeah, I feel like I'm looking too directly in the camera. Like I'm always looking directly into the camera. I wonder if it's gonna look weird when I go back.
I feel like I don't look enough into it. But yeah, I feel like with TV shows, but yeah, you guys said you guys watch like a bunch of movies, so you can't like come up with like
That's low
your
key.
favorite one.
I
I've
just need
watched-
to take more time to think about it.
I feel like that's me with TV shows, yeah, because I like literally can't like unless it's like something I watched like.
Oh, Sex and the
recently.
City is also a show I like.
If it's not something I've watched like recently, I can't like think about it like super like.
That's what I'm saying. I need like time to recall everything I've watched.
Next week we're gonna come back with lists, proper like top 10, top 15, top 20 lists, and
Next week we're gonna come back with a lot of stuff.
a lot of stuff. Y'all aren't even.
We're gonna come back
Just wait and see.
with a special guest.
Oh, who knows? Who knows?
Okay,
Okay.
next topic. So we've all heard about the bill passing in the House about a supposed TikTok ban.
Mhm.
What do you guys think? Like, first of all, where do you think like? Why do you think they're even trying to ban TikTok?
It's election year. It's election
Because
year.
they know how powerful TikTok is and how much people communicate through TikTok and put out messages that go against the United States government.
It's
and they
election year.
don't like that.
Yeah.
Would you like to dwell deeper into that topic?
Well, just like TikTok is just like, or just any like form of communication that we have now, like social media has just become such a powerful thing and like such an easy way to like spread ideas and form people's opinions. Like, even when you think about it, like somebody could be saying something that you could disagree with and then go to the comments, everyone's agreeing, and you're going to feel like a certain urge to agree as well. So, yeah. And I mean, I don't really have much to say about it. I honestly, like, I don't even care. Like, I feel like I have such a love-hate relationship with TikTok. Like, I've literally, like, deactivated so many of my TikToks. I literally want to delete TikTok. But, I don't want to sound like, oh, it would be good if they did, ban it. Because I'm not going to act like I don't spend so much time on it. But I spend so much time on it that I wouldn't hate if they banned it. Like, I feel like I'd be like, oh, they banned TikTok. But maybe I would actually, like, live my life.
For like personal reasons, yeah, like it would be cool because it takes a lot of my screen time on TikTok, but also it's election year and I feel like it's a really big avenue for people to get their ideologies out there and for people with similar ideologies to connect. And that I think is a danger to certain groups. And those groups don't want this to be, like I will say the current, like, Joe Biden, I'm not sure why he's going for it because a lot of his support comes from people on TikTok, and it being election year, him being so sure that if it passes through the Senate that he's going to sign it is very weird to me. But I don't know. I just think that it's for a while now. It's been scary for the government, the way TikTok is progressing. And we know they don't like when they're threatened by anything. So in 2020, it was also election year, but TikTok just wasn't big enough. It was just starting to get big, plus quarantine. So now would probably be the best time for them to do it. But honestly, I think the bill will die in the Senate. But we'll see what happens. If they ban it, we're just going to find other avenues. People need to still go vote. And yeah, I just think I don't buy the whole information to China crap because Facebook was
They literally got caught.
and I know the difference is one's an American company and I think they really just want TikTok to get bought out by an American company so that they can
control what's.
but
Yeah,
we'll see what happens. The CEO of TikTok, the Singaporean dude, I have a lot of respect for him because he went up in there and he pled his case and he had to deal with those ignorant people. And I genuinely don't think that whatever they think is going on is actually going on. They're just trying to create like a sense of like uncertainty around it so that more people are like okay with their decision. But hey, man, we'll see.
I just feel bad for all the like up and coming content creators like ourselves. Like so many people have like gotten huge platforms off of TikTok in like the past like 4 years. And so I feel like the chance of it maybe going away kind of just takes away that outlet for creators. And like even like small businesses that got big off of TikTok, like it was so easy to like gather like an audience or like a group of people you were trying to cater to. But like with TikTok being gone, I feel like there's other social media like platforms that you can do that on, but I feel like TikTok was like one of the easier ones to actually get your name out. And so yeah. All right, next I have another Am I the Asshole? Ooh. Let's see. All right. This one's a little crazy.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for yelling at my girlfriend to stop effing eating? My male 26 sister, female 23, runs a bakery business, and she's been struggling lately to keep up with orders because she's been short-staffed. She does a lot of orders for wedding cakes that require custard or marmalade fillings, and I offer to help her out by making these fillings at home and bringing them to her so she has less work to do. Unfortunately, the past 4 times I've made these fillings, my girlfriend, female 24, has literally dipped her fingers into the filling jars and contaminated them because, in her words, she just wanted to try some. I've tried explaining to her that she can't dip her fingers in and contaminate the entire batch because then I have to remake it. I said she should use a spoon and take some out if she wants to try it so bad, but she just pouts and says that she likes using her fingers because it takes her back to her childhood. Wow. Today I was trying to
Sounds like you're dating a child.
Today I was trying to finish some chocolate custard to send it over to my sister really fast because she was running late on a wedding cake order for an important client. I told my girlfriend beforehand to not eat the custard, and if she really wanted to.
Are you dating the Cookie Monster? What is this?
Why can she literally not
Why
resist?
is she like
That's actually
like,
wild.
No, this is like those my strange addictions. Like
I get out of the shower and what do I see? She has her fingers in it again.
Oh.
I totally
What are we talking about here?
I totally lost it because this is the 5th time that she blatantly disregarded what I said.
Break up with your girlfriend.
And I yelled at her and told her to stop effing eating the food I'm making because it's not for her and she's contaminated.
This is weird.
She started crying and got mad at me for fat shaming her, even though I made no comment on her weight, and she has no history of weight issues or eating disorders. I know I was harsh, but she kept pushing my limits.
You were
I'm not the
harsh.
asshole.
I would no, you're not the
No, you're
asshole, and
not.
you need to break up with your girlfriend and let her go on My Strange Addictions because why is she like actually compelled by an outside force to dip her fingers in your food?
She said she can't use a spoon because she wants to feel like a child. Does she
Girl,
like?
you must be 5. You
Does
must
she like
be 5.
wear diapers and like write on the
Yeah, I
wall?
remember her.
And, like
Like, what are you
that
talking
is
about?
insane.
It's
That's so
actually
immature.
When I heard the title, I was like, "Oh God!" But no, you're not.
No,
you're
as soon as you
not.
said, like, I helped my sister out baking, I knew that she was eating all the treats. What?
No, it's actually wicked that you're willing to put your finger in a batch of stuff that's not even for you or people you know. It's for
It's weird that like
business.
he has to tell you not to do it, and you still like.
You're
How
an
are you
adult.
so drawn to it? Like, no, that must be like an illness.
She's
like
24 years
She might
old.
be.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Probably a little
Yeah,
bit.
something
No,
like something in
there
that
has to be
realm.
like something like actually mentally like going on with her because if she has that much of an urge, like she might have like actual intrusive thoughts. Like,
impulsivity.
like-
It's giving ADHD a little bit, but like I don't know.
Just
Something like that.
imagining.
no, but like even impulsive, like okay, impulsive. Maybe she does it a couple times, but after he's like blatantly told you like this is going to ruin my sister, and you're still doing it, it has to be like you have to have like some sort of compulsion
Yeah,
that you cannot control.
yeah.
Because what is that? That is strange behavior.
That's actually ridiculous. It actually is.
Bro, imagining a grown woman like trying to like scuffle real fast because her hand's in a jar of custard.
And like it's not even like he said you can't eat it. He said just
Use
scoop
a
it out.
spoon.
Why
Get
are
the
you
spoon
dipping
and use your finger
dainty
if it's
hand?
that serious. Like if you really
Yes,
need that.
like just take a spoon
feeling.
and put it into a smaller bowl and dip your fingers. If
like,
it's that
actually
crazy
if
for
it's
you.
that bad,
Weird.
ridiculous.
People are weird.
Ridiculous.
She's mentally like 5. I would never.
I could never.
I don't think she's meant. I think she is 5.
Well,
That
that would be a case.
Well,
that's a crime.
well, who else needs to dip their finger in my bacon?
No,
I can only
actually-
imagine children doing that.
No, actually, no. That's
Like don't do it.
Ugly.
Like what?
That's just crazy.
No weird.
Oh my god, that's funny.
But anyways, I just wanted to ask you guys for a little weekly check-in. How was you guys' spring break?
It was good. I went home. I really only worked on editing or
And got your
homework.
hair retwisted.
And yes, I got my retwist and my retwist and my haircut. And no, I'm actually not even gonna talk about that on here. But yeah, I just did a bunch of homework. I caught up. I was a little academic weapon for a bit. And I'm ready to get back in. I'm doing a little reset. Like we're about to starting tomorrow. I'm about to like really lock in academically and fitness wise and like health wise and just like kind of get back. Because in January I was on a streak. February I fell off like halfway through, maybe a little before that. So I need to really get back on track. But yeah, it was good. Spent time with the family. Got to see my little brother's soccer game. Ridiculous game, by the way. They were up 3-1. They were dominating the entire game. They lost 4-3. 2 back-to-back goals in like the last 3 minutes of the game from the other team. Almost tweaked. It was like 3-2 at like the half, or like at like a little after the half. And we were so sure we had it in the bag. I think our defense got like, I'm saying that's not my team, but it's my little brother's team. But yeah, I'd be so invested, and it was ridiculous. We were all the way in like Cummings, Georgia, just to go lose to their team at home. And it was ridiculous. Well, we were away. So, I mean, it makes sense. But besides that, yeah, just got to chill with the family. Didn't get to see my niece, which is a dog, Cleo, but I haven't seen her in so long. But they were supposed to come over and they didn't. But yeah, besides that, like, it was pretty chill. I don't want to go back to school. But
Me neither.
it is what it is.
I thought you were gonna say you didn't get to see us, and
I hung out with them literally every day for the
Shut
week
up.
before I went to spring.
shut up.
Kaylin?
My spring break was good. Me and Lou just chilled. We indulged. And I cried, y'all. No, that something really strange happened to me. Okay, I was chilling in bed, like nothing was wrong with me. Like I didn't like feel anything coming. Like I wasn't feeling upset. Blah blah blah. Scrolling on my phone, I go like that out of nowhere. Start bawling my eyes out. Like, guys, no, I don't think that's normal. I literally was just like, like, it was so weird. It was so weird. And then I was watching Scandal, and they were just being so cute, and I got so sad, and I was crying, and I called Lou, and he didn't answer. But
I was asleep.
Oh, okay.
okay.
I was asleep.
Then he texted me 2 a.m. Okay.
Because I woke up in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Okay, you
That
make
sounds
it
like
sound
him.
so
That sounds
weak.
like him.
Yeah, literally, I just was sleeping. I wake up in the middle of the night like a lot, and because you and Jordan texted me, so I was like, "Why are
Did
they?"
Jordan
Like,
call you the other day?
yeah, he did. I was asleep though.
Yeah, no, he called me. I forget what day it was, and he just wanted to like some
Catch up.
opinion. Oh no, he just wanted an opinion on some clothes he was buying, and I was like,
Oh.
you should get that one.
Yeah, because he called me at like 2 a.m, but I was asleep, and so
That might not have been it then. Maybe I don't remember.
but yeah, and then he called me like a day later. But no, I was.
Oh, I know. But yeah, I've been good. I look, you have to like boss up in my life and like lock in, especially to my career, which I've been doing. But now like my family's involved and love their support, definitely. That's about it. I'm like happy the dining hall's open. I feel like now that the dining hall's open, I feel like I'm back in reality. Like I feel like the world is like I'm in college again. Like I'm not just like doing whatever.
The spirit of gluttony will no longer.
Yes, and I'm
allow
so
us to
tired of
anymore.
like, oh my gosh. And then I had to work this weekend. Which really, like, if I didn't go to work last weekend, like, imagine me working, like, spring break would have felt like nothing. Literally nothing. So I'm glad I didn't go last week. Alu?
My spring break it could have been better. It was cool for like what
He
I.
hung out with me the whole break. What are we?
Okay,
And
you're
there
not
was
letting me
What
finish.
are we
You're
talking
not letting me
about?
finish. We were supposed to go out, but like,
No, don't.
no, okay, you're not letting me talk.
I'm going to need you
There-
to talk
there
faster
were-
because the stuff
there
you're
were-
saying right now is
Shut-
insane.
Shut up. There were plans that we were supposed to like put in motion, but we never put them in motion.
Oh, who's we? Who's we? You never let them be in motion.
You're saying me like I was just like this say all be all.
This is our intro clip.
Yeah, okay, there's two of us. We want to go out. One person doesn't want to go
No,
out.
I
It's
wanted
kinda
to
say
go
all
out
be
for the
all.
break, but now I'm sick now.
No, not now. I'm talking about 3 days ago. Talking about when we indulged and I begged to go out. I begged.
Well, it was like I think I just got off work. So no, I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I just got off work.
I know that. I know you didn't want to go out. I'm just saying. You're not
Anyways,
saying you wanted
back to how my week was.
What?
It is 3:08.
When do you have work?
4.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, no. The week was cool, but like I just wish we could have did something, but we didn't, which I'm fine with, because Skyami on the way.
Yes, we're going to Rolling
we're
Loud
going
this
Rolling
summer.
Loud this summer.
Y'all can catch us there.
But yeah, no, I still had a fun week. Like I hung out with these two for like the weekend and like Monday and Tuesday, and then I was with Caitlin for the rest of the week, which was fun. And then I got sick out of nowhere, which was a bummer. If you can't tell,
If he-
got, like a little stuffy nose going on.
If he gets
right
me sick, y'all, I just want you to know you might see a whole different person in that seat next week.
now. You can't blame me if you get sick, by the way, because I literally don't know how I got sick. Like it was just like Friday, I woke up.
I know where you got sick.
We're not gonna talk about that, but and that's not even like a confirmed reason why I got sick. But whatever.
It is. It is.
I went to work on Friday, just like I felt like my throat was just like I knew I was getting sick, and then Saturday I woke up, and then now it's Sunday, and here we are.
This was news to me. Oh, for context, he's my roommate. I came home and he was like, I gotta stop calling it home. I came to my dorm and he was like, yeah, I'm sick. And I was like, because I had felt like a little bit of a sore throat coming on. So I was like, please tell me we didn't catch something when we were out indulging.
It was either indulging or there was thrift stores or both.
It had to be.
It's definitely a combination of all of this, guys. Like it's the indulging, it's the thrift stores, it's the what we shall not name. Like it's literally all of that.
But like that's the
Because
thing,
your
like,
immune system was down because of what we shall not name, and then you're going touching dirty clothes, and then you're eating straight garbage.
that's the thing. Like I rarely get sick, so like when I do get sick, it's like something was going on.
last
Adrian, can we
semester.
go out
Yes, let's do something.
today?
All right.
I like I'm being dead ass.
But like, how?
We'll take the Marta. We can go to Midtown.
Oh, you guys have fun. Well, I'm slaving away at CVS,
That was me at Mochi Me.
selling medicine to old people.
What was I gonna say? Are we doing hot takes or are we charging it there?
Hot takes on like.
TV and film?
I feel like we should wait till next
Yeah.
week for that. All right, guys, that's all for this week's episode. I've been your host, Alu,
I've been Katie.
I've been Adrian.
and we are
Pots.
Alrighty.
I do
Who it-
not want to go to fucking work.
Call out. Literally say you threw it on your way to your car.
That nigga is going.